for everything. When we started this presentation, it was morning, so good morning, but now it's after 12, so I have to say good afternoon, everybody. Nice to meet you here. I'm very happy to see you, everybody, here, and I'm very glad to, how can I say, so I cannot explain about my feeling, all right? So, let me introduce myself first. I'm Hyunju Lee, and I'm learning a small Hagwon English Institute right from this year, from March. So I was very busy. I've been teaching English for 10 years, and about 9 years I was a private teacher and worked for the company. So I had a lot of experience with students. Sometimes I prepare the presentation to moms. So at the time, of course, I speak just Korean, so I don't need to speak English. They hate me if I speak English. I'm extremely thankful for the opportunity to speak to you today. As you know, I will introduce about our English Institute. In Korea, everybody wants to speak English fluently. Maybe you want to speak English, right? So I think my English is lower in here. Anyway, so and all the parents in Korea want to their children speak English fluently, like native speakers. They want a lot of things, but they don't know how to teach their children. They just put their children to Hagwon, and then they cannot take care of them. Of course, today I want to introduce my Hagwon's curriculum, but I want to tell you about how to teach your kids English. I think my English is not enough to communicate with foreign people. So like a friend, it's okay, but if I do business with Western people, I think it's not enough. I know, so far I study English, but to teach children is not different. It's different to teach adults. As I remember, I learned English when I was middle school student. Like, I thought, oh, I learned English 25 years so far. So I was shocked. But recently, children learn English when they were like 3 years or 2 years. As I remember, I thought the baby, he was 30 months. But his mom wants to teach English, and then her was very strict. So when I went to his home, I cannot speak Korean. Says I have to speak English for 1 hour. And then whenever he didn't want to speak English or didn't want to study, she just grabbed and then, how can I say, pull him to the room and then something. I didn't know. Anyway, so he hated me. Whenever I went to his house, he just like see me, and then he wants to show me how he hates me. And I thought, is it the right way to teach English? Do they have to learn English? And then my Hagwon is in the countryside, so for them they don't have any chance to see foreign people. So they always ask me, teacher, why do we have to learn English? We don't need English, so do we have to learn English? For what? Why? So I tell them, oh, it's a global generation, and then if you go to abroad and you can see foreign friends and something like that, blah blah, and they say, no, we just came here because my mom said you have to go. So, do you think it's the right way to teach English to kids? No. They have to know why, and then we have to suggest, we have to show how interesting. It's so fun, and it's so nice, and it's very, the English is make your life become easy and comfortable. That's all. And I tell my students, okay, if you learn English, you can have more easy life. I want to tell you one funny story. Well, it's not a funny story. My foreign teacher, my foreign friends tell me he was so shocked. No, he feels so funny when he heard this story. He said, okay, one man across the street, and then he just a bike hit him, and then he fell down. And then foreign people came to him. Oh, are you fine? And he said, I'm fine, thank you, and you? And he said so. So the foreign people, foreign man thought, oh, what is he? What are you doing? What is he saying? And everybody know. So if someone asks, how are you? Everybody say, I'm fine, thank you, and you, because we learn like that. But it's not the right way, right? Sometimes I'm angry, and sometimes now I'm very nervous, and I have to say like that. So I want to, okay, right. So I want to say, how can you teach your children the live English? First of all, they have to listen a lot of times. So at least 7 hours a day. But is it possible to listen English 7 hours a day? No, it's impossible. Of course. So parents have to make children have to listen English, but just put them to say that sit down, sit on your chair and listen your tape. No, it's impossible. So I want to suggest you, why don't you show them a video like animation or some kind of television program and something like that. It makes them fun and then easy. And then when they watch videos, I think they can learn cultures too. If you go to abroad, yeah, of course they can learn English people's culture, but it's very expensive. So just show them the video. It's the easiest way. And then, secondly, read them a lot of stories. Everybody knows we have to read a lot of books, but they don't think we have to read a lot of English storybooks. They just want like a grammar book and just like textbook, something like that. But when I bought this, it's the elementary school students, like a school textbook. It's very different, right? Maybe everybody know our school textbook. Do you remember elementary school textbook? But there's just only stories. It's a reading book. So only stories.